So here we are, 3,800 miles from the birthplace of DTM, where we're about to embark on our own Golden Era project with this Mercedes 190e behind me. And we're gonna build it into something that will evoke the emotions of the teams that raced in the early 90s. This is gonna be a mashup of modern and retro. We're gonna be using a modern AMG driveline, but then using retro parts that really evoke the emotions of racing in the Golden Era. We're gonna build this car with the heart of a modern AMG, but the soul of a race car from the early 90s. Now follow along as we work through the highs and lows of this project and hopefully get this car on track so you can see and hear it and really feel what was so special about the Golden Era.
Cast your mind back to the 80s. Hair was long, colors were bright, the music was loud, and the cars were faster than ever. Competition had always been strong between manufacturers, but for the first time since the Second World War, on-track battles meant as much as success in the showrooms. Over in DTM, rules kept cars close to their road-going counterparts in appearance and design, leading to wheel-banging, paint-swapping battles in the small and agile sedans your low-level corporate manager might drive. Nowadays, super sports cars are the platform of choice, removing the humble roots of the small sedan. It's certainly still good racing, but the atmosphere is different. Every aspect is now calculated to the last possible degree as drivers are informed of every move they need to make thanks to vehicle sensors relaying every data point possible to engineers. The mechanical simplicity is lost on the cars of today, and with it, the spirit of the Golden Era. With a daunting list of work ahead, a beaten old 190e, and a strict deadline looming not long out, the FCP Euro team has their work cut out to build the ultimate Evo 2 tribute using today's modern technology.
We'll kind of rip up the carpet together. We'll just kind of, I'll work on the right side, you work on the left side.
Okay, let's freaking do it.
Let's do it.
We need music. Hit it.
Preset 1.
The project kicked off with a complete disassembly of the 190e. The plan was a full race-spec roll cage and interior, so the original blue vinyl had to go. The team carefully removed it to preserve its condition and gave it away to a new home and a fellow enthusiast's project. After the interior came drivetrain removal, but not before taking a look back at the technology that defined this era.
All right, so we just pulled the airbox off the 190 project car here, and as you can see, we have CIS injection. So this is a really kind of cool, old school, mechanical, sort of quasi-electric injection system on these cars. Basically what we have here is we have a fuel distributor, which is this unit right here, and with all the fuel lines coming off of it. And so each of these fuel lines goes to each individual cylinder here. Now, the airbox sat right here, and so the airflow would go down through here, and it would go past this little plate right here. And as more air would flow, the plate would go further down, and as less air would flow, it would come back up. That plate is directly linked to a piston right in the middle of this fuel distributor. And as that plate goes down, that piston goes down, allowing more fuel to flow to each one of these cylinders. So it's a mechanical solution for injection, really kind of a cool system here. They didn't always run perfect. A lot of people had issues with them back in the day, but they're really cool systems. And honestly, this led the way to modern fuel injection and what we have today. Like all the things going on. You have an idle switch right here. So on idle, off idle. You have a wide open throttle switch. You have your throttle body down here. You got all these little electronic tuning little modules in here. Like this was pretty complicated. So basically I'm just pulling all the cowling stuff apart so we can kind of disconnect where everything like the heater hoses, the wiring harness, all the stuff passes through the cowl here. So trying to get some access to it. Obviously it's pretty dirty. We should do like an old school Mercedes lunch, like kielbasa and sauerkraut or something. Oh God. Haven't seen that in a car in years. What? Speedometer cable. This car has an actual physical speedometer cable. So I'm looking at this, look at this right here. So under this little guy right here, pull it out. So analog speedo, basically when this cable spins, the speedometer reads faster or slower. Right there, and that goes right into the transmission. So this is that is old school tech right there. Oh, look at this. I think I'm in park, I think I'm in park, I think I'm in park.
As more and more parts were pulled from the 190E, the simplicity of the chassis and shell began to reveal itself. It's easy to appreciate the architecture, especially since there weren't any modern design aids used compared to vehicle manufacturing today. Knowing this is what AMG engineers produced 30 years ago makes those early 90s DTM cars, and especially the competitions they won, all that more impressive.
So here we are pulling the harness off in one foul swoop. We're really not gonna use any of it aside from just connectors. So where we need to connect to old things like the headlights or the taillights, things of that nature. It's cute. All right, so here we are in 190E right now. We have to get all of this tar off the ground. Thank you, Mercedes. They wanted a nice, dense sounding car with no clicks and clacks in it. So they covered the entire floor in this tar panel. Basically, the old school way of doing this is just brute force, which is just hammer. And yeah, as you can see, if I only got that far in 10 hits, how much would this take? So we're gonna try something else. We're gonna do some science. We're going to put a whole bunch of dry ice on the floor, and we're gonna pour some alcohol on the dry ice, which will make it sublimate and make it basically melt, but dry ice can't really melt because it's not water. And what that will do is that will cool this tar down really, really cold. And the goal is for it to become so brittle and not sticky that it actually breaks up off the floor. But time will tell. Let's see. Here, take the temperature of some of those pieces. Low. It just said low. Oh, it's full frozen. So obviously you can see this section came out great. Everything broke up pretty easily. And now we're moving on to the front section. We're gonna kind of move around the car, reusing the same dry ice over and over again. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it's coming out. I think we'll have this car done in probably about an hour. All right, so we have most of the tar removed. Say about an hour of chipping and moving dry ice around. Really wasn't too bad, broke up mostly in big chunks. So I've been cleaning it up. I've been trying to save what I can so we can weigh it. But you can see here, see how gummy this stuff is? And actually you can see all the black marks in my hands. That's just from this stuff. It's just so gummy and sticks to everything. That's why we're trying to clean it up as much as we can. We'll suck up what we can with a vacuum cleaner. And then after that, we're gonna hit it with a little bit of acetone, which should take all the rest of the tar residue off. And honestly, with a little bit of prep, this interior should be ready for paint. Take acetone in a rag and wipe the whole inside down so it's nice and smooth.
Why is that my job?
Because you like cleaning things. You like rags and cleaning things.
Where you going?
I'm gonna go weigh this thing.
What's your guess?
Ow, 30 pounds? We'll ship it to somebody. Oh, I was way off.
You're way off, dude. 12?
12 pounds.
Not bad.
All right, to the trash. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Still smoking a little bit.
Yo, Nate's cleaning?
Yo, you showed up.
He broke out the pressure washer. This man's clean. Yo, I am so proud, Nate.
There you go.
No.
Honors, come on.
I can't get my hands dirty.
Yo, give it one scrub. Come on.
I'll give it a scrub.
One scrub.
Come on. Give it.
All right, Nate, walk away now. No.
Woo! Actually, Nate, no. Come here. What? No, Nate, you're such a little f***ing 5-year-old. He's also using the wrong stuff to clean. Oh shit, you're still.
What am I? What should I be using?
You went inside. I thought he went inside. All right, here, let me get you this stuff, real quick. I'll be right back.
So what he doesn't realize is this is how you get him to help. You do something wrong, he can't stand it. He's a perfectionist. You got to clean the right way. So now he's gonna go get the right stuff. He's gonna clean for me.
What?
Spray it on. Let's see.
So you gotta give it a couple minutes. It's gonna turn purple, like, at least should. There's a bunch of crap. Yeah, so it should turn purple like your wheels would with the wheel cleaner. Iron remover is essentially the stuff they use in wheel cleaner. That's why your wheels will turn purple oftentimes when you're cleaning your wheels. So
Don't use it on steel wheels because it'll remove your wheels. It'll remove the iron from the steel. You're left with just some carbon sitting there.
Oh, shout out Grills Garage,
Where can you buy that product?
FCP Euro.com. I literally didn't come over here for any of this. And I end up cleaning stuff all the freaking time. Yeah, you like cleaning cars? Ugh. All the time. This is my life. I didn't subscribe to this.
Now that the chassis is clean and stripped, Nate and the team are ready to dive into fabrication and test fit the new engine. Stay tuned to see just what kind of fire-breathing monster ends up in the engine bay, right here on the Golden Era Project.